Hi, Karen Stanton with Associated Press this week. Welcome to Hawaii. First question I asked the last press conference, and I softball one for you to get you started. How are you doing enjoying Hawaii? Is it your first time here playing? And how's the preparation going for this week?
So we love being in Hawaii. It's like being in paradise. It's absolutely beautiful. The weather's been perfect. It is my third time in Hawaii, but it's been a long. I think it's been about 12 years since I've been here. So it's nice to be back. And so far, so good. We're enjoying ourselves, and the practices have been great. Really, no complaints.
Just get each of the players quickly to beyond winning on Sunday. I wonder what your goals are for this week, heading into this year, basically. And is it any different at a place that or an event that has a little different atmosphere than a normal tournament?
Well, I think ultimately the goal is to win. I mean, that's what we're here for. I think we try to stay in the present. So we have a job at hand, and try to get the 3 wins as quickly as possible, and then after that, then we move on. It's nice to come together as a team. It doesn't happen very often, so it's nice to work together and have that common goal as a team. So after this one, the next one will be in April, and then that'll be our next goal. Go ahead.
We're excited to try and get back in World Group 1. Excited to try and win this tie this week, and obviously excited to be in Hawaii. This is probably, I'd say, our best tie yet. So we have a lot of motivation to do well here. So we can come back here, obviously.
Yeah, I think we'll try and make Hawaii our lucky spot.
This is not so much a question. I'm going to break press protocol probably and get kicked out of here right away. But I would like to say to Venus Williams, what a great thing to have you here. And just a big, big thank you for everything that you've done for tennis through the years. Great tennis ambassador, and I think it's a great treat, especially for the local kids this afternoon that get to come out. So thank you for being here. Can't tell you how exciting it is. Coco Vandeweghe, what a great Australian Open. Mixed doubles final, I think very cool. And to the rest of you, what I'd like to do, since I'm breaking press protocol, what is the question that you most hate the media to ask you? Let's just go straight down the line, starting with Bethany.
I think there's just a lot of repetitive questions asked. I'm still surprised people don't know that I wear knee-high socks for compression. I mean, I feel like I've answered that in every single interview I've given for the last 4 years, and it's still people are surprised that I don't just wear them for a fashionable reason. They're actually for compression purposes.
I think the most annoying question has to be, what is the state of U.S. women's tennis? And that's all. That's like in
I think I might agree with that
every press conference, every interview.
I think I get that one a lot too.
Yeah.
Same topic, and you get the same answer because everybody's working hard, everybody's trying to make that next move, and but you're right, we get that all the time.
What's it like playing your sister? It's like 20 years later. Haven't you seen us play? What do you think? So kind of draw your own conclusion at this point.
I would agree definitely what's the state of American tennis, but also especially after a loss, why'd you lose?
Yeah. Or how do you
That's pretty
feel?
annoying.
How do you feel after you
How do you
lose?
feel? Oh, I feel wonderful, peachy, great. Can't wait to get to the hotel room.
Speaking of having just lost, how many of you watched that? Did you see the Australian Open tennis or the trophy presentation? And I'm curious, just what was your reaction to that? Because it was touching. I thought I'd never seen anything quite like it. Serena's reaction, and obviously Angelique's reaction to winning finally. But I just wondered if a couple of you could comment on that.
I was there. I was courtside, so it was great to see. I mean, that's what sports is about, sportsmanship, and Serena handled it beautifully. You know, she was a class act, and she gave the congratulations that were due. Angelique played a tremendous match, and I thought she was very humble in her victory. So I thought she handled it really well too. So it was, I think, a great example of what sports is. At the end of the day, win or lose, you still treat each other well.
I was asleep, so I didn't see it.
Past
But
your
I
bedtime.
Yeah, it was past my bedtime, and I had to play the next day, so I didn't see it until afterwards. So I guess it's like a delayed effect. So it wasn't like in the moment when I saw it, but I mean, it was very gracious. I've never been in that situation, so I don't know how the mixed emotions are, but you try and handle it the best you can.
What do you guys think the importance of having an event like the Fed Cup in a smaller community like Kona is for the sport in general?
I think it's wonderful. I mean, tennis is a global sport, and we get to go to many wonderful cities, but it's nice when you get to participate and play in front of communities that don't see tennis. And this is one of them. And we've been wanting to come here for a while. So it's nice to finally be here. And from what I hear, we're going to have a great turnout. And it's nice for tennis fans to get to see professional tennis and these great champions on the same team.
I'm assuming that you're going to be treated to a luau. So if that's the case and there is a hula competition, which one of you would win?
You would win.
A hula competition.
A hula? No, I would say Sloan.
Who's got better hip action?
I have no rhythm, so it's probably not going to be me. That's just.
I feel like Coco will make us laugh the hardest.
That is definitely a fact.
No.
Clearly coming in, I think you guys have a 3-0 record against Poland. They don't have their top two players. When you come in and you're facing a team that I think you're the high odds to win, is that easier or harder? I mean, do you let your guard down? Do you just get business done?
No. I mean, you try never to let your guard down, and we've been on both ends. We've been the underdogs and have won, and we've been the favorites and lost. So you have to take it seriously. Especially in team competition, you don't really know sometimes what to expect. Sometimes the lower ranked player, that's where they excel and they play their best. Sometimes a higher ranked player doesn't play as well under the competition of being on a team. So you really have to approach it very seriously and treat it like business as usual.
Yeah, so you guys are going to be doing a community clinic after this. So what does it mean to give back to the local community and teach the kids the game of tennis?
Well, I think, like we said before, just being in a place where tennis doesn't come very often and they don't get to see us, it's pretty special to have the youth come out and try to encourage them to get involved and start playing tennis. Participation is so important, and it starts with the young ones. So we always have fun whenever we're able to do this. And I heard we're having a good turnout as well. So it'll be a good time out there with all the children. Thank you.
Thanks.